Have you ever struggled with pulling together reports from disorganized or scattered data? It's a frustrating headache no one wants to deal with. But what if there was a structured way to organize your data, making reporting easier and more efficient? That's where dimensional data modeling comes in. Hey there, I'm Vadim from OAKS. On this channel, we speak all things about analytics, data, reporting, spreadsheets, warehouses, and all sorts of data manipulation. In this video, we'll break down dimensional data modeling, reveal some helpful techniques, and look at some real-world examples to show how this approach can really streamline your business reporting. So let's jump right into it. First, let's look at an example. In a disorganized kitchen, you're attempting to create your favorite cake. Undoubtedly, you will spend a great deal of time searching for the right things rather than making the cake. During the data reporting, the same thing happens. You will have to go through several databases, spreadsheets, and systems each time you need a report if you don't have a clear model in place. It's a pain, and it takes far longer than it should do. Organizing a kitchen is a lot like data modeling. You ensure that everything can be found easily. When your data is organized correctly, you can easily locate what you need, combine it, and rapidly create a report. In this video, we'll go over how this strategy works, why it's so crucial, and how it can help you avoid frustration and save you a ton of time. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to this OXBI YouTube channel and enable notifications so you don't miss future videos packed with analytics and reporting tips. Alright, with this being said, let's get started. Let's discuss the basics first. Dimensional data modeling is a method of organizing and storing data to make it easier to analyze. Dimensional data modeling can give you two types of data. Number one, facts. These are raw numbers like sales totals or transaction details. Dimensions, these give context to the facts. Think of it like this. If your fact is a sale, the dimensions are all the extra details that give it context, like what was sold, who bought it, and when it took place. Here's a quick rundown of the main parts. First comes the fact table. This table is the core of your data model. It helps you track everything that could be measured, such as each sale or order. Let's take an example. Imagine you're analyzing an online store. Your fact table might include details such as order IDs, product IDs, customer IDs, quantities sold, total prices, and the dates when orders were placed. Next, dimension tables. These tables provide the details that give more meaning to the facts. For instance, a product table might include information such as product names, categories, brands, and prices. A customer table could have information such as customer names, locations, and contact details. And finally, attributes. These are the specific details found in the dimension tables. Let's take an example. Let's say you have a product dimension table. In this table, you might find attributes such as product name, category, and price. These details help you filter and organize your data, which makes it easier to analyze in depth. So, why should you, as a data professional, care about dimensional data modeling? Let's break it down with a few key points. First things first, when your data is structured into facts and dimensions, finding the right information becomes much simpler. Rather than digging through endless rows of disorganized data, you can easily pinpoint details you're looking for. Therefore, you can generate reports in minutes rather than hours, because each data point has a clear context, which makes it easy to understand exactly what you're looking at. A good data model also reduces the need for complicated tasks, like joining multiple tables. This helps your queries run faster, so you get your answers more quickly. Businesses evolve, and so do their data needs. Whether you're introducing a new product line or entering a new market, the data you depend on will change. Dimensional data models are built with flexibility in mind. They allow you to add new data points or adjust existing structures without needing a complete redesign. When you're building your dimensional data model, there are a few design patterns you can consider. Let's go over some of the most common ones. Number one, star schema. The star schema is a simple and widely used design. In this setup, there is a central fact table that is linked to several dimension tables. It is similar to a star. The fact table is in the middle, and the dimension tables extend outwards from it. It has some pros and cons. Let's discuss the pros first. Number one, it is easy to understand and maintain, and the second pro, it offers fast query performance because of minimal joins. The biggest drawback, on the other hand, is that it's not as normalized, which might lead to some data redundancy. If you want to learn more about the star schema in data modeling, check out our video right here. Number two, Snowflake schema. The Snowflake schema builds on the star schema, but with enhanced organization of the dimension tables. It does this by breaking them down into smaller subtables. In this way, it helps eliminate redundant data. However, it leads to more complex queries because of the extra joins, which can slow down performance. Number three, Fact Constellation schema. This design is also called the Galaxy schema. It has multiple fact tables that have common dimension tables. It is helpful in a complex business environment where you need to keep track of different types of data points within the same system. The Fact Constellation schema provides you flexibility when you're dealing with complex data relationships, but it has some drawbacks too. Sometimes it can be more difficult to manage and maintain. Now that we have discussed what dimensional data modeling is and the different types it can be designed, let's talk about how it actually improves business reporting. When your data is organized the right way, it is easier for you to find what you're looking for. You don't have to waste time exploring different systems or cleaning up unorganized data before you can actually start analyzing it. When your data model is set up properly, your reports load a lot faster because the system doesn't have to work as hard to understand your queries. It is as if you are asking a clear question and getting a straight answer. So instead of waiting minutes or even hours, you can get a detailed sales report in just a few seconds. Reliable and accurate reports. When every piece of data comes with clear information, it becomes easy for you to understand and harder to misinterpret. You can trust your reports more because you know the information is accurate and lines up the way it should. So, if you're planning to implement dimensional data modeling in your own organization, here are the main steps you need to follow. Start by defining the business process you want to analyze. No matter if it is tracking sales, managing inventory, or detecting fraud, you need to have a clear understanding of the business workflow, say funnel, and what you want to achieve. What's the goal? Next, you need to decide the level of detail for your fact table. For example, in an e-commerce business, you need to record each order line item separately rather than summarizing sales by day or month. This granular level of detail provides proper insights, though it may require some processing power. Now, think about the information that explains your facts. In a retail scenario, you might have dimensions like product details, customer demographics, and time. Write down the key attributes for each dimension that will help you filter and analyze your data. In this step, you determine what measurable events you need to record. These could be the number of units sold, total revenue, discounts applied, or shipping costs. Make sure that each fact is directly related to the business process you defined at the first step. In the final step, you will build your schema by arranging your fact and dimension tables in a structure that makes sense for your reporting needs. You decide whether a star schema, snowflake schema, or fact constellation schema is the best fit for your data. Keep the design as simple as possible while still meeting your analytical needs. Here are a few practical tips to keep in mind. Number one, keep it simple. A clear and simple model is easier to understand and maintain. Don't overcomplicate your design unless it is absolutely necessary. Number two, focus on quality. Make sure that your data is clean and consistent before it goes into the model. Reliable input means reliable output. Number three, plan for the future. Build your model with flexibility in mind. As your business changes, your data needs will evolve. So choose an approach that can grow with you. Number 4, test and validate. Before rolling out your model across the business, test it with the sample data and validate that the outputs are accurate. This helps catch any issues early. Number 5, document everything. Good documentation makes it easier for anyone in your team to understand and work with the model later on. And there you have it. Remember, a structured data model is not just a technical solution. It's a way to empower your entire team. When everyone from data analysts to business users has easy access to clear, reliable data, decision-making becomes much faster and more accurate. And before we sign off, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what's your biggest challenge with data reporting. Have you tried restructuring your data before? And if so, what was your experience? Your insights could help others facing similar challenges, and who knows, your comment might even spark the topic for our next video. Also, if you found this video useful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from a more organized approach to data. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always updated with our latest content on data, reporting, and analytics. I'll see you guys in the next video.